Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Today I'm going to make a short video about a condition, a little known condition called neurofibromatosis. Well, I have neurofibromatosis type 1. This has dramatically made my life quite uncomfortable at times. So, first of all, for all you mothers and fathers out there, next time you're bathing your child or you see your child not have any clothes on, whatever, and you see what they call as cafe au lait patches on their body. That is like where you've got your obviously with me, my white skin, and these then are little patches, probably about the size of anything from a pea to a 50 pence piece of coffee tan coloured blotches. These we never thought of anything like about these in the 1960s, etc., etc. Well, in 2012, I started having lots of breathing problems. This was before I was diagnosed with asthma. And cut a long story short, I was being ignored by the doctor's surgery that I was with at the time. They just tried putting it down as stress or anxiety or depression. Well, one day I was quite unwell, so I just drove myself to the A&E. Now the A&E in Bath are absolutely amazing. What they did was they put me on the ventilator, basically did some X-rays, and those X-rays discovered some clouding on the lung. They put a note to my doctor's surgery at the time saying this had to be followed up. Well, fast forward about 6 months, and I wasn't well again. So again, I took myself to the RUH in Bath, and then they actually says this was supposed to have been followed up by your doctor at the time. So he said, we're going to have another X-ray. So they did an X-ray. He says, right, now I'm going to take over this now. And within about a month, I think it was, I was given an MRI stroke CT scan. This disclosed a very, very large mass on one of my lungs. And fast forwarding again, I was then in hospital about 6 months later to have an operation to remove a neurofibroma from my lung cavity. This turned out to be the size of a tennis ball. Now, today, I still have pain and discomfort from that operation. I can't do any sports that I used to like to do, and so obviously I'm becoming overweight. What happens is, if I overexert myself, the whole of my left side of my chest and back feels like it's inflaming. When there was a chest drain put in, that is the most sensitive thing you can imagine. You touch that, it's like having an electric shock through my body. So I'm going to go forward another year, and I was having a lot of falls. Back into the CT MRI, another neurofibroma tumour. This time it was on the seventh vertebrae of the spine. This one was then treated. Another year later, I was having lots of instability, and they discovered about 5 of them in both thighs, which had to be removed. Well, now, this neurofibromatosis has given me discovered that it contributes to mental health issues like anxiety, depression, and learning difficulties. So now I've had to have another MRI this year because I was having problems with my grip and now I've been discovered I've got carpal tunnel syndrome. There's no record that this could be contributed to this neurofibromatosis. So basically, what I'm saying to you is knock it in the head when the kids are young, or as soon as you have concerns about any cafe au lait or any lumps that are appearing. These can be pea-sized lumps. I'm going to show you one now. That's not a pea-sized one. This is a bit like what neurofibromatosis is. They're tumours. Now, my whole body, I'm not going to show you much, but just there, as you can see, lots of little tumours. My whole body is covered in them. So don't be embarrassed. Please go and see a doctor. And I'm sorry that I have to be depressed, but having all these medical conditions make me depressed.